Who's zooming who? Or more like who's dragging who, okay? Because quite a few people are being dragged across Beyonce's internet, and we got to talk about it, okay? Now there was a lot that I actually want. Some of this I wanted to discuss yesterday, but honestly, y'all, this time change has me in a chokehold. It was like 6 p.m. and it was feeling like 9, and it was feeling like it was time for bed. And I was like, you know what? I ain't doing no more work today. Okay. So I am up early. Well, it ain't really that early, but I'm up and we got some things to discuss. Now, if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell button. We talking reality TV, news, entertainment, recaps, and that's it, okay, on this channel. Now, if you want more personal stuff, you guys can head on over to my other channel, Richie Skye in Real Life, and we can get into some personal things. But right here, right now, we're about to talk about these reality TV stars, and we got to talk about the show that honestly is back, and it has started off with a bang, and it has got the people talking. Okay, mostly right now, it's got Dr. Heavenly and Carlos King talking, and baby, they spared no expense dropping the tea on Monday night. Baby, listen. I don't know what you were doing at 7:30 on Monday night, but where you should have been was sitting in front of your TV screen on your phone watching this breakdown of the Married to Medicine and Real Housewives of Potomac episodes by Dr. Heavenly and I was about to call him Dr. King. Carlos King. Listen, y'all. If you're not watching Married to Medicine, first of all, I don't even know what you're doing with your life, okay? Because the best show on Bravo TV has returned with Phaedra Parks. We got Sweet Tea. Now, let's talk about what Dr. Heavenly had to say. Speaking of dragon, okay? Listen. Post Sweet Tea, baby. Post Sweet Tea. Oh, Lord. Somebody go check on my girl and make sure she's all right. She left DC, ran down to the Atlanta, and now she is finding herself in the mess. Okay. All up in the mess. So where do we start? I don't know. Where do we start? Do we start with Dr. Heavenly saying that she is shaped like a 67-year-old? Because they was talking about Phaedra, if Phaedra Parks was complimenting you on how you dress, then you dress wrong. Because Phaedra be slick with the shade, right? So that was apparently something that Phaedra had, as Phaedra was complimenting the woman's bloomers on the episode, right? So in complimenting her bloomers, Phaedra also slipped in there that she ain't got no booty. So that she was wearing the two big bloomers, allegedly, according to Phaedra, and she ain't got no booty, according to Phaedra. Now, I was taking notes and I was looking at my computer screen, so I couldn't necessarily tell if she was bootylicious or not. Y'all let me know in the chatterization if she was bootylicious or not. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't really matter. I don't know. All I know is Dr. Heavenly said she was built like a 67-year-old woman. So anyway, after calling her all types of country bumpkin, which, Sweet Tea is definitely of the country fried variety, the Kentucky fried variety, Popeyes, all of that kind of stuff. I like it. You know what I'm saying? Because I am a country bumpkin myself. I can't even lie. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like down in the country. You know what I mean? And I am proud of it. It made me who I am. So, Sweet Tea, if you is a country bumpkin, cheers. Cheers to the girls' weekend. We drinking at your man's house, Sweet Tea. And by your man, I'm talking about Dr. Gregory Lunsford, okay? He of the DM variety. He of the swayed by the baby emoji variety, okay? Because, the question came up, well, why did Sweet Tea, out of all the women in the DMs, you know what I'm saying? Why was she the one who got selected by Simon Cowell, a.k.a. Dr. Gregory Lunsford of the high-pitched voice variety? Let me stop. That's messy. You know what I'm saying? Let me, but I've been drinking this Sweet Tea right here, okay? And so it's got me feeling right nice this morning, okay? And Dr. Gregory, I don't mean no harm because you're a doctor. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Unless I pay to get my doctorate. All right. So, however, Now, the reason why Dr. Heavenly said is because allegedly, let me put the alleged badge up here because everything I say is alleged. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing in life real. Everything's alleged and it's all false. Okay. JK. Not JK Rowling because you don't like her. Anyway, but so she was saying basically that it was the baby emoji. So then that led into the conversation that they got into on the show. Now, on the show, it made it seem like Dr. Heavenly was asking about, well, why didn't Dr. Simone recommend Sweet Tea to go to Dr. Jackie instead of this specialist? Now, the backstory is the show made it seem like she was just asking her, like, oh, you should have sent her to Dr. Jackie because that's what she doing. That's my girl, and that's who you know what I'm saying? Like, that's who she want the business to go to. But the behind the scenes sweet tea of that situation is that apparently the specialist couldn't see Miss Lady until 4 to 6 months, allegedly, right? And Sweet Tea had allegedly come to Dr. Heavenly talking about, now I personally don't feel comfortable speaking about the young lady's private parts or nothing like that because it's just it just don't feel right to me, okay, as a man, right? Let me just say that. So apparently, she's dealing with the fibroids as that did come out, and apparently endometriosis, I think it is, according to Dr. Heavenly. And she came to Dr. Heavenly complaining about this. And then Dr. Heavenly recommended her to Dr. Jackie. Dr. Heavenly then allegedly went to Dr. Jackie and said, listen, Sweet Tea is having some issues of this sort, right? And so can you get her in faster? And so Dr. Jackie then was able to say, okay, so I'm gonna fit her in. I'm gonna squeeze her in this Friday or something like that, or whatever like that. And then allegedly she ended up not working with Dr. Jackie because she said that Dr. Jackie was mean to her or something like that. Maybe she, I don't know, maybe she was reminded her too much of a Buffy or something like that. I don't know, okay, because Dr. Jackie and Buffy just could not get along, okay, at all. So I don't know if that was the case or not, but that's what she said. Okay, that's what Dr. Heavenly said. I didn't say it. Dr. Heavenly said it. Go to watch the live. You get a whole lot of tea, whole lot of breakdown. Okay, and it was good. All right, because what you see, the thing about Married to Medicine, as with most reality TV shows, is that there is the show, and then there is the making of the show, right? And so in the making of the show, Dr. Heavenly said she pitched Sweet Tea because she knew, I think, now she mentioned this in the thing, so I don't feel bad about saying it because she said it first, not me. And so she said something about how they might have been playing with Quad's episodes. You know how back in the day Nene had said they was only gonna give me 6 episodes and I wasn't having it. And so I guess maybe they was trying to do the same thing to Quad. Maybe, allegedly. I don't know. I ain't in the boardroom, but that's what she said, not me. And so apparently, Dr. Heavenly recognized, oh, we got an opportunity here. We can get Sweet Tea on, who has come on and came through like a wrecking ball. And so she doing the things, and now she got stuff to say about Quad. And Dr. Heavenly knew that this was gonna make some good TV. Okay, so she was like, yes. So the question comes up about Dr. G's finances, and is he balling like that? Because Sweet Tea said, she the reason she like being engaged because she get a little bit of a little piece of the money. This look good. This look how the house look good. This look good. That's what Dr. Heavenly said. She was making fun of the lady talking. And so again, not me, Dr. Heavenly. I love this show. Okay, so anyway, so apparently Dr. G is really the type of, according to Dr. Heavenly, the type that really is just gonna say he paying for the mortgage or the rent or whatever. Just apparently he owned the house just so that he can say he paying for the stuff. But she got to pay, she got to have a job or whatever like that, and she do. I ain't mad, a two income household is always better than a one income household, I say. So, girl, don't give up your day job and don't give up your freedoms to be, at the beck and call of the man. You know what I'm saying? So you go ahead and make your money and you make it count, right? But yeah, it was. I mean, it was so much tea being spilt. It was so wild. I was sitting there like commenting, like I am on the floor. I think I did collapse at one point. I think I just collapsed where I stood. Yep. And phone still in hand. I had just got out the shower. Because I had just premiered my video. And then I was like, oh snap, they about to go live. So I'm sitting there in my bath towel, collapsing on the floor, clutching my pearls and whatnot. Because you know I do like the pearls if you guys follow me on the Instagram. So anyway, it was good, man. It was so good. I'm sure I'm missing some tea, but baby, I think I hit the highlights. Okay. I definitely feel like I hit the highlights and explain some things. Oh, side note, we have got to talk about this DU2, the I that Quad allegedly has. Now, if you head on over to our friends over at Reality Chat, they have posted a clip of Phaedra revealing to Quad exactly what was said by Toya and how how Quad feels attacked by the rest of the ladies, particularly Dr. Heavenly, who is now hanging out with Sweet Tea and for which she does not appreciate. Okay, so remember I told y'all about the show and then the show outside the show. So Dr. Heavenly is working as a producer. Okay, her words, not mine, and she is making the things happen. But also too, she recognized that Sweet Tea came in and came on a little too strong with that energy focus, that Quad. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how that's gonna play out for her because you know that Sweet Tea did the house tour, the MTV Cribs tour, where she was saying that she had to exercise the demons that was previously in the house. So yeah, so she had a couple of things to say about Quad. I mean, and that's just one of them, right? So anyway, you know, as Phaedra is telling her about what happened at the event, you know, at the Ponderosa last week, you know, she ends up telling her, well, you know, Toya did bring up your DUI. Yeah, she did. Now, if you watch Dr. Heavenly's live, Dr. Heavenly did answer the question about the DUI, and she said it was true. Then she came back and said allegedly. So here, Quad actually responds to the DUI situation, and she tells us that she was pulled over. You watch the clip. She was pulled over. She was cited. So I'm assuming that they did issue some type of something. She refused, I guess, to take maybe the breathalyzer test or something like that. And then she contacted her lawyer. And then the lawyer, this is why you gotta have a good lawyer, okay? The lawyer was able to get everything dismissed, which is why I'm assuming you don't find any mugshot or you see anything about it. Because I was searching the Googler, not because I really want it to be true, but I'm like, if you're gonna bring it up, I need to see it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how it is. Like, if you're gonna bring up something like that on the show, then why didn't y'all show like a mugshot or something like that? So of course, we the internet people, we're gonna be looking on the internet to see, like, is this real, right? Not that there's any judgment behind it, because I ain't judging. I'm just saying I want to know if it's true, if you somebody bringing it up on the show. And then the question then becomes, how did Toya find out if it ain't no actual, if she wasn't arrested for it or nothing like that, or she didn't really, if it really didn't go anywhere? So I that's what I do want to know. So I'm like, did a producer tell you, or like, did somebody, you know, somebody in the law enforcement, was the law enforcement people telling the people? That's what I want to know. So anyway, you know, and also too, Dr. Heavenly said that, you know, Toya is taking Dr. Sweet Tea under her wing because she don't like Quad. So she got an ally in the quest against Quad, allegedly. All right. So that's that. Now, let's move on over to the basketball wives, okay? Because now it's Jennifer's turn to get active, okay? And I got to send a special shout out to our friends over at Reality Chat for pulling all of this information together. And then I have added to with a little bit of graphical tea, you know what I'm saying, to make it suitable for the tube, you know what I'm saying? And did a little edit on something that you'll see coming up. So after the episode, you know, Vanessa has the file, you know what I'm saying? She has you know, the dossier, okay, the papers, okay, the paperwork. She has all the paperwork on what's going on betwixt, okay, You know, Christian and Jennifer and all of his records. She has them right here. She faxed them over to me. Actually, I'm kidding. I'm so kidding. Y'all, I had a shot of espresso this morning. So if you are wondering what is wrong with me, that's it. So anyway, Jennifer tweeted out, "Okay, y'all, I'm tapped back in. This dumb butt thinks I didn't know about Christian going to prison. I know the whole story and know he didn't do 10 years. There is nothing this woman can tell me about my man that I didn't know." Okay. What do you go to prison for? Anyway, Jennifer says, "We don't keep secrets. We have difficult conversations, not surface-ish." And then she says, "Furthermore, bish, you went to jail with your crazy butt." Then Jennifer says, "Lastly, my fiance is doing better in life than you and your husband combined. He has had some challenges, but came out on top. Investigate compounding your assets so you can look halfway decent on TV. Leave us the F alone." Okay. Wow. Wowzers. Can you tell us what he went to prison for? I mean, it's neither here nor there, but I really want to know. Okay. Especially in light of the fact that your true scam story just came out, and the people don't want you to be scammed again. Although I do think y'all look nice together, Jennifer. I will say that. You know what I mean? And maybe he has turned his life around. So Evelyn says, "This woman was in my business and now Jennifer business. Don't you have enough stuff going on in your own life that you need to focus on?" Dang. And Jaceel even pops in and says, "He changed his name? 10 years in prison? Dang, girl. You have to be employed with Scooby-Doo and the crew." Tapped in. So Vanessa then claps back, and says, "This dumb butt always getting scammed. And her sidekick is the one who told me about her getting scammed for a dog. True. I was coming from a caring place, girl. Because listen, listen, I don't yeah, okay." She says, "But because her dude was the one lying to us all about how many kids he had." How many did he lie? What? Did I miss that? "Y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all ain't doing better than me with that fake butt LLC he started in March 2023. Girl, she got the dates. Okay. Compounding what assets? Did he move in your apartment, or do y'all still have separate apartments on Peachtree in Atlanta?" She gonna tell us the address? Anyway, she said, we got pensions, portfolios, and verifiable businesses. I wouldn't let him manage my piggy bank." Vanessa says, "Yes, I have been arrested and on probation in multiple states at the same time. I don't lie. Reroute." Vanessa, can we come back? Can you come back on the line and talk about that? Because now I want to know. Multiple on probation in multiple states. Lord, girl, what you was on the run? You Bonnie. there was Jay-Z and Beyonce on the run. So then Jennifer pops in. Scam. Okay. Scam likely. I want y'all to see this. Does this happen to y'all? Scam likely. Would you please stop? Hold on. Please stop calling me. Stop calling. Okay, back to what I was saying. Yeah, it just bothers me. I mean, they just be calling all the time, same number. You know what I'm saying? And if my phone tell me it's scam likely, I believe it. Okay. So anyway, Jennifer says, "Let's get into how your oldest son doesn't even live with you or nor like you. Come on, Spice. Let's investigate that. Or let's investigate your domestic violence issues in your home. Or let's investigate getting you a stylist. Or let's investigate getting you a hairstylist. Or let's investigate getting you a facial. Or let's investigate how you and your husband can own a home instead of renting. Sounds like you are the one with the piggy bank." What is happening? What is happening? Anyway, Jennifer says, "Oh, I don't know who said this first, but whatever." Vanessa said, "All cute, learning from Spice Official, whom she tags." I don't know, y'all. Vanessa, I think, is putting the girls to work. Okay, Vanessa said, you know what? Y'all want me on the show? Fine. I'm gonna give y'all something to do. Okay. Anyway, and I'm gonna bring in some other folk too. How about that? And I ain't afraid. I'm gonna tag you too. How about that? You let's do it. Let's go. Talking about people's kids, pitiful. Y'all just can't take the heat. So you put up a smoke screen and talk about people's appearance. I don't need validation from you about my kids or appearance. We own multiple homes. You need to do better research from your apartment in Atlanta and LA. Pitiful. Jennifer says, you talking about my fiance's children on TV, so here you go. You should have left them out of it. Don't get selective memory now. Then oh God. So then Vanessa says the linebacker brought it to me. Hashtag got scammed. Hashtag puppygate. And linebacker being Evelyn. Okay. Then Evelyn claps back, I believe, says linebacker versus olive oil. It's called being thick and fine. You could never. And then I think this is also Evelyn who says, you got nerve talking about somebody. What is this walk? Walking like you have like two left feet. Hashtag Daffy Duck. Then Evelyn says, how do you have buns and guns class, but you don't have buns or guns? Laughing my butt off. Make it make sense. Vanessa then comments to somebody else and says, someone sent me Evelyn's tweet talking about my buns and guns workout. I don't body shame. She initiated it. Her smokescreen is talking about people's appearance or finances when she needs to look in the mirror. My husband was in town. I was walking like that because I was bent over the night before, as I stated at the cooking class. Had to bend over to get him to lend the rider name and participate in the show. Oh no, but Vanessa, girl, no. See, I don't know if I need to know all that. You know what I'm saying? Not you had to give him a little something to make him sign that contract. No, baby, no. Oh God, then Brooke jumps in. Brooke says, Vanessa, you do body shame. You forgot about you body shaming me to colonic because I didn't. Colonic. You know, this whole video, there's been some body shaming going on. All the women's is beautiful, okay? All the women's is beautiful in any shape that you come in, okay, ladies? Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. Anyway, Vanessa, Evelyn says, oh, so in order for you to get him to shoot film on the show, you let him bump you in the booty. Got it. You know what? You got to do what you got to do. If that's what you got to do to get the, I don't know. Send them a baby emoji. Let them bend you over. I don't know. Okay. I'm just here and I'm just stuck in the mess. Okay. It's got me in a chokehold and I can't let go. Anyway, that's today's video. If something else pops up, which I am quite sure it will, we will definitely talk about it. But for now, I gotta go. I need to go to the gym and I need to work some of this caffeine off. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.